Hello, sports fans. I'd like to welcome everyone to another edition of the Sportsmemo Football Forecast. I'm your host, world champion handicapper, Las Vegas' biggest daily sports bettor, Joe D'Amico. Now, sports fans, you're going to receive a ton, and I mean a ton, of free winners from some of Sportsmemo's documented winning cappers. Providing today's winners, they're a good-looking panel today. Let me bring them aboard. Mr. Jesse Schule, the First Lady of Las Vegas, Miss Dionne D'Amico, and myself, Joe D'Amico. My friends, during the show, you're going to see a discount. Scroll across the bottom of your screen. There goes that sucker now. Guys, take advantage of those discounts, of that discount. Today's offer is our best yet. Go to Sportsmemo, choose as few or as many short or long-term packages for as few or as many packages as you'd like, and you get 40% off any package, as many as you want, 40% off. Use code THANKS40 on checkout. And guys, if you like what you hear, like and follow the Sportsmemo YouTube channel and go to our Twitter page. Like that, follow us. You get tons of free stuff there too. You know, guys like Jesse, girls like Dionne, myself, we put up a lot of free stuff there throughout the day, every day during the week. There's also some of the other cappers from Sportsmemo. They'll give you a lot of free stuff there. Go like all those pages. Follow us. Let us know what you like. We want to keep giving you what you want to keep coming back. We're going to go right into it. Our first pro free winner. He's a perennial on the Sportsmemo leaderboards. Let's bring him on and let's get his first NFL free winner, Mr. Jesse Schule. Jesse.
Joe, you know a little bit about the weather in New York in late November. You probably liked it so much you moved to Las Vegas. It's going to be a cold day in New York, and I don't think these two offenses are going to be able to score enough to reach 45.5 points. The history between these two teams would certainly suggest that. The under is 10-2 in the Eagles' last 12 in the month of November. The under is 6-0 in the Giants' last 6 in the month of November. The Giants have gone under the total in 10 of their last 11 at home. And the under is 4-1 in the last 5 head-to-head meetings. If you guys watched the Giants play on Monday Night Football, their offense was pathetic. It cost their offensive coordinator, Jason Garrett, his job. But a new offensive coordinator, you still got Daniel Jones at quarterback. You still got Saquon Barkley, probably the most overrated running back in the history of the NFL. That guy looks like he's done. He's not doing anything. And, the Eagles' defense has been pretty good lately. I'm looking at, a 24-16 kind of game. So under 45.5.
There you go. Jesse the Body Schule tells you under in the Eagles-Giants matchup. And yes, Jesse, I did leave New York because of that darn weather. Can't argue with the weather in sunny Vegas. Jesse's doing some great work over at Sportsmemo. He really is. He's on multiple leaderboards. I wanted to tell you what else he has going on the premium side this weekend. Sportsmemo, Jesse.
Well, I'm going to have a ton of games on both Saturday and Sunday. It's been a slow start for me with the college basketball, but I'm starting to get my feet wet. You can expect more college hoops, soccer, CFL, and a ton of plays in a ton of different sports. So you want to get that weekly, monthly, or long-term subscription.
There you go. Jesse Schule, who is on a multiple sports leaderboards over at Sportsmemo. Guys, this is an ideal time of year. The people at Sportsmemo, they're doing something that we've never done on the show before. Sportsmemo, you get any package you want, 40% off. And like Jesse said, get a weekly, get a monthly, get a yearly. It pays for itself within the first few days. It really does, no matter if you're a $10 or $10,000 a game player. We're going to go from one perennial on the leaderboards to another. She certainly is the prettiest on the panel today. And by the way, Jesse and I are pretty. And she still beats us out. The First Lady of Las Vegas, she's doing amazing work over at Sportsmemo. Dionne D'Amico, welcome. Can you tell everybody your first NFL free game winner, please?
Sure. So getting both Cam Newton and Christian McCaffrey on the field at the same time did not help the struggling Panthers. And now they must face this shrieking Dolphins team that has won and covered 3 in a row. On paper, the Carolina defense looks stronger than the Miami offense. But football isn't played on paper. It's played on the gridiron. And momentum and confidence accounts for a lot in the NFL. And the Dolphins certainly have both. Here's some against the spread numbers for you. Miami is 11-4, the last 15 games played at home, 8-3-1, the last 12 as an underdog. So I'm going to take the Dolphins plus the 2 points here.
There you go. The First Lady of Las Vegas, the lovely First Lady of Las Vegas, Dionne D'Amico. That was a really good analysis, Dionne. I want to commend you. just an amazing analysis, and you're right. Football is not played on paper; it's played on the gridiron. And you've made a believer out of me. I want you to tell everybody what you got going on the premium side, please. Sports Memo this weekend.
Sure. Well, right now my NFL is heating up. I've already seen a few games that have caught my eye for Sunday, and at least one of those will be a 5% play. So go on over to Sports Memo, use that code Thanks40, and pick up a short-term or a long-term package of mine, and you'll put some money in your pocket.
There you go. She's made a believer out of me. I tell you what, she made such a believer out of me. I bought the couch. I'm with her for 21 years, guys. That's how good she is at everything. Go over there, use that 40% discount. Get one of her shorter, long-term packages. Like I said, they'll pay for itself in no time. Oh, man, I love this game, and I'd like to talk about something that stuck out for me right away. Sports fans, winners of 5 in a row, both straight up and against the spread. New England is the hottest team in football. Mac Jones, you can't argue. He is maturing at a rapid rate. The offense has established a run like the Patriots teams we have come to know over the last several decades. But their defense, number one in the NFL, allowing just 16.1 points per game. Tennessee is a very good team. I'm not looking to take away anything from them, Tennessee fans. However, since the absence of Derrick Henry, their offense went from scoring 34 to 28 to 23 to just 13 points in last week's loss. Because they can't move the chains on the ground, you're seeing a ton of 3-and-outs and even more interceptions by Tannehill, thus resulting in an overworked and tired offense. New England, 4-1 ATS the last 5 versus the AFC. 4-0 ATS the last 4 as a fave. 4-0 the last 4 in the month of November. Take the Patriots here under a touchdown. It's a gift. The line has gone up. It doesn't matter. As long as it's under a touchdown, it's a winner, sports fans. Now, it's that point in the show. Oh, one of my favorite parts of the show. We're going to talk about some line movements in the NFL that was given to me by my good friends over the Superbook at the Westgate. See, even the dogs are excited. They're barking. The dogs in my house are barking. They're so excited over this information. You should be too, sports fans. My favorite place to watch and bet a game, Superbook at the Westgate, whether you live in Vegas or you're visiting. See, even Pygal says so. Go down to the Sportsbook. It's the best. Pygal, come on over with me. All right, guys. 2 line movements by the sharp people, the smart money, the wise guys, if you will. The Patriots went from 5.5 up to 6.5. The Panthers plus 1.5 to minus 2.5. Now, guys, those are 2 sharp money moves by the wise guys over at the Superbook at the Westgate. We'd love to talk about that. Don't go anywhere. We've got another round of NFL free wins from you from the best-looking panel in sports betting. Heck, this is the best-looking panel of any panel on the planet. Let's go right into them. Jesse the Body Schule, he's got another NFL winner for you. Jesse, tell us your other NFL winner, please.
Well, Joe, speaking of good looking, the Chargers offense sure looked good against the Steelers, but man, did their defense look like a mess. I don't know if that's going to matter, though, against the Denver Broncos and Teddy Bridgewater. If they can score the kind of points they did against that Pittsburgh team, I think Denver is going to come up short here. Denver actually, over the years has been a tough place to play, but not so much anymore. The Broncos have a losing record at home. They're 0-4 in their last 0-4 against the spread in their last 4 versus the division. The Chargers are 5-0 in their last divisional games, or 5-0 against the spread. Sorry, they're 4-1 against the spread as a road favorite. Long-term streak on the road for the Chargers: 33-16-3 against the spread in their last 52 road games. And another key here I see is strength of schedule. I think this is something that often gets overlooked. You look at the Chargers and the Broncos, and the records are quite similar. But let's look at the Broncos' wins coming against the Giants, the Jaguars, the Jets, Washington's football team. Woo, that's a stinky lineup there. And we look at the Chargers. They beat Kansas City, Pittsburgh, Cleveland, some real teams. So, I think the Chargers are a contender and the Broncos are a pretender. 2.5. I'll lay that all day long.
There you go. Jesse Schule is telling you take the Chargers. Guys, wow, what a lineup. We went through 4 free games in the NFL, and we still got 2 more. We're going to go from one perennial winner to another. We went one pretty face to another, I should say. Let's bring on the First Lady of Las Vegas, Dionne D'Amico. Dionne, can you tell us about your second free NFL winner, please?
Well, Joe, don't look now, but the Vikings are starting to heat up with consecutive wins over the Chargers and the Packers and riding a 3-game ATS hot streak. Minnesota is looking strong. San Francisco is going to have a hard time trying to contain a Minnesota offense that has accounted for almost 31 points per game this month. Some against the spread numbers for you. The Vikings are 5-1 the last 6 as an underdog, 4-0 the last 4 games on the road, and 4-1 the last 5 overall. Take the 3 points here with Minnesota.
There you go. The First Lady of Las Vegas is taking the points with the Vikings. She made a believer out of me. Guys, I have my second free game, and we got a couple of announcements for you. I'm very excited about this. Sports fans, I don't release a million totals. I don't release a million plays. I'm a less is more type of guy. I'd rather go 1-0, 2-0, 2-1 over the day than go 16-12. It's not for me. Now, if you do bet a lot of games and you make money, or you're a handicapper that gives out a lot of games, you're making money for yourself and those who follow you, more power to you. For me, less is more. But I don't put out a lot of totals. This is a total that not only I like, I love it. You can expect both teams, we're talking about the Bucs and the Colts, both teams to come out here fired up. Bucs head coach Bruce Arians, I don't know if you caught the news this week, he publicly criticized his team, including their leader, Tom Brady. Oh, my God. It was ugly, guys. Following last week's sloppy win over the Giants, the Colts are crushing opponents and come off a big 45-15 victory over AFC top contender, the Bills. Both offenses are scoring machines. Brady, guys, he's going to come out. He's going to make Bruce Arians eat those words, all right? And he's going to light up a Colts defense in the air. While Wentz, I think he's going to have a lot of success as well, especially because he has 1,155-yard rusher, the rejuvenated Jonathan Taylor running the ball. The over 4-1 the last 5 meetings in the series, 28-13 in the Bucs last 41 on the road, and 11-1 the Colts last 12 versus teams with a winning record. That is huge. Huge. I like the over in the Bucs Colts, guys. I like it a lot. Let me bring everybody on real quick. Jesse, real quick, we don't normally do this. Why should everybody buy you this weekend and use that discount code?
I guess I'll keep that simple. Just have a look at the leaderboards today. The leaderboards don't lie.
A man of a few words, but they're powerful words. The First Lady of Las Vegas, Dionne D'Amico. I almost mispronounced your last name. Oh, my God. I almost got a divorce on camera. Dionne, why should everybody go and buy you?
Well, my college football, there's no lying about the numbers right there. All you have to do is check out the leaderboards. You will see me at the top. I have been on fire. The last, 15 releases are outstanding. My NFL is starting to heat up. I am all over the board right now with that. My NBA, I am at the top of the leaderboard also there. So this is the perfect time to pick up a long-term package of any of my sports.
I love it. And sports fans, just in case you want to know, I'm not just a pretty face. I'm not just a good host. Last few weeks, I'm 5-0 in my 5 and 10 unit plays at Sportsmemo. I think overall this football season, my 5 and 10 unit plays, something like 16-4, 16-3, 17-4 in that neighborhood. All right, so this weekend I have at least one 5 unit, at least one 10 unit play. Go over to Sports Memos. Guys, I got a couple announcements. Sports fans, we would love it if you followed our Sports Memo YouTube channel. It's 100% free. It takes 2 seconds. Also, follow our Twitter page. We put a lot of free content up there, not just the 3 of us you see here, but all the Sports Memos documented winning cappers. So follow us, like us, let us know what you like, let us know what you don't like. Also, one more time, today's offer is just amazing. Now, it's going to expire Monday evening, I believe. Go to Sports Memo, choose as few or as many short or long-term packages for as few or as many cappers as you want. Get 40% off any package, as many as you want. Use code THANKS40 on checkout. Guys, let me run down the pro games real quick. Jesse the Body Schule says take under in the Eagles-Giants. That's under 45.5. He's got the Chargers as well. Made a couple of good, strong points there. The lovely perennial leaderboard person, Dionne D'Amico, Dolphins +2. I'm getting tongue-tied today, guys. I'm sorry. It's been a long week. It's Thanksgiving week. You know, I've got food coming. I've got alcohol coming. No, I haven't had a drink yet, but I will tomorrow. If we tape tomorrow, Jesse, it would be an interesting show. I'll tell you that. Guys, she said take the Dolphins +2, the Vikings +3. Joe D'Amico, Patriots -6.5, over 52.5, Bucs Colts. Guys, that's the end of another show. I want to thank Sports Memo, your one-stop shop for all your sports betting needs. Our wonderful panel of experts, and most of all, I want to thank you, our viewers. Without you, we wouldn't be here. Keep coming back, and we'll keep supplying winners. On behalf of Sports Memo, Jesse Schule, Dionne D'Amico, and Joe D'Amico, Good luck and have a winning day.